Welcome everyone. We're going to do a live today. We are going to do a non-verbal paper today, and we are going to do a GL style. GL style paper is basically good for Kent and Kent, not for Bexley, because Bexley has a CM style. If you're giving Newstead and any other school, this paper would be really good for you. So we are just looking at the examples. Hi everyone. It was nice to see you guys here. So look at the example. It's basically in section 1. They tell you that to the left in the example below, there are 5 squares arranged in order. One of these squares have been left empty. So normally they want you to tell which one comes next. And in this, the examples are always easy. As you see that they are circles, they are small circles, then they become like a big circle. So let's start with the paper. So let's go for try doing number 1 to number 4. Then I'll go through the answers. Number 1 to number 4 basically. Then I'll go through the answers. In number 1, what we're looking there's a half circle, then it's becoming a big circle. There's a pattern going on, cross and the circles are becoming there. So yes, all of you got the right answer. Number 1 is A. And let's try doing number 2 now. In number 2, what's happening? If you look at the shape is becoming big, then the circle is moving 180 degrees up and down. And that circle is in figure 1 and 2. And the shape is also increasing. Where the shape is decreasing, the circle is also decreasing with the shape. So 2 is E. Number 3 is also easy one. In this, the half circle is moving up, is reducing, and there's one extra circle is being added, which is shaded. So the answer for 3 is B. If you look at 4 is E. Yes, and 4, very good. 4 is E, because the same thing is happening. The shape is decreasing and increasing, and shaded is going up and down. So it's 4 is E. Try doing number 5 now. Number 5 is the same thing is happening here. Look at my arrow, where my arrow is going. There's the circle comes inside, and when the circle is outside and inside, the pattern is again going on, and 5 is D. That's a nice one. Try doing 6, 7, and 8. I'll give you some time to do that. In 6, what's happening? The shape is doing 180 degrees. It's going this way, then this way. Then which way will it go now? Think about it and try giving me the answer. Yes, the shape will go in A. And remember, when it's going A, then the circles come in between, and then they can go on side, same like figure 1 in that. So 6 is A. Try doing number 7. Number 7 is a very good one. I like this one. Number 7 is, what's happening in number 7 is basically, if you look at half circle, then it becomes big circle, then it's half circle, big circle, and this half of it is being shaded. So yes, 7 is C. It becomes big. In number 8, again, it's 180 degrees. It's moving 360 degrees, or is moving up and down. The inner shape only is moving, and the outer shape is also moving with it in one of the diagrams, if you look at that. So what's going to be number 8? Yeah, number 8 is D. Good. What about number 9? In number 9, if you look at the shape, what's happening in the shape is moving all the directions. It's moving this direction, then this direction is going again 180 degrees. And then it's going this way, it's going this way. So what's going to happen next? Yeah, that's E for that. That's a good one. What about number 10? What's happening in number 10? Try looking at number 10, what's happening there. In number 10, if you look at the lines are decreasing and increasing. And if you look at the shapes up, the circle and the other shape, the circle and the shape are and there's one thing I noticed in this one, if you guys have noticed, they are shapes like this one. they're copying shapes, like first one and the third one is same, fourth one, sorry, is same, is going upside down. And if you look at this one or this one, it needs to be something like similar to that. It's moving, and it's what's happening in that one. Yep, number 10 is C. Good. Try doing number 11, 12, and 13 now. I'll give you, and 14. I'll give you some time to do this. Then I'll go through the answers with this one. 11, 12, and 13. In number 11, basically, if you look at the pattern, what's happening, the shaded circle goes inside the shape. The rectangle, it goes inside the rectangle shape, it goes inside that, and the circle, so the shaded circle goes here also, and when it goes here, in one of the shapes, see, it goes in all the shapes. So what's happening in this one? In number 11 is C, yeah. Number 12, there are two shapes aside. This shape and this shape are similar, and this shape and this shape are similar. So we need to look at what shape in 12. In 12, again, we need a shape which is not so fat like number 2. So try deleting number A, C. So you have the option B, D, and E. In this, again, we need the option to be up. T should be straight, not upside down. So cancel option B also. So you have from D and E. And yeah, you got it. The answer for 12 is we need, sorry, I was wrong. In 12, you need a shape going upside down, because look at this shape is going upside down like this one. So we need a shape which is going upside down, and that's why it's the option you need to delete A and C, as I told you before. But again, we need the shape upside down, because look at this one also. There are two shapes up like this, and they're two straight. So definitely the next one here would be the upside down. They are two shapes which are similar. And we know it's going to be a T, but it'll be upside down one T. It cannot be straight one, because we need a pattern going on. In 13, again, if you look at the shapes, this one is similar to this one, and then this one. So in 13, the next one will come in the middle. You need one circle with shaded. That's why we have the option in 13 is A. About 14, look at 14. Again, a pattern is going on. The shape is moving, and the shaded one is also moving, one up and one down. The up one became the down one, and the down one became the side one. So it's moving in this direction. So that's why your answer is C in this one. In number 15, if you look at number 15, you have 4, that they are decreasing in number, 4, 3, 2. They are 4, then 3, then 2, then there's a pattern going on, then it'll be 3, then 2. So you know it'll be a 3, 1. So cancel 1 and 2. D. So you have from C and E, and the one which is more, which we think would be the answer, because the arrows also go up. So that's why it will be E. Try doing 17, 18, 19 now. Sorry, 16, 17, 18, 19. You can see it now. Sorry, try doing it now. For number 16, if you look at what's happening, the lines are decreasing in that, and the circle is becoming shaded in this. Lines are increasing, decreasing, so this is happening. So that's why the answer for 16 is C. 17, it's again, the shape is going 180 degrees, is going that way, and the inside shape is also, the inside shape is also moving, and the black dot, the black shaded dot becomes lines. It's moving that way. That's why 17 is A. What about 18? If you look at 18, The best option for 18 is making a shape. If you look at the circles, what's happening to the circles in that? They're decreasing, they're increasing. Sorry, the circles are also moving up, moving in different directions. It's going 180 degrees. That's why for number 18, the answer is D. Look at 19 now. In 19, the circles are moving up and down, and the shades of the circles are also moving with them, are changing with them. So that's why the number 19 is B. And there also one thing I noticed, there are 5 here, 3 here, 3 here. So obviously number 19, the one we are looking for would be a 5 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1 is not there. So that one would be here. So the pattern is also going on. In number 20, yes, all of you got right. Number 20 is B. Now we have come on the next section. Next section is they're just telling you on the left, the example below show 2 shapes with an arrow between them. Decide how the second is related to the first one. If there is a third shape, then an arrow, and then 5 more shapes. Decide which of the 5 shapes goes with the third one to make a pair like the one. So you need to find basically what's happening to the shapes. In this one, try doing 21. These are easy ones. I'll just go through your answers. For this one, so which shape goes inside to make a shape? Basically, they're asking you that. So in 21, look at what's happening here. The inner shape changes to this one, and the shape which is upside down becomes straight. So down, you need a shape which is straight. So the one which are down, you need to cancel them. There's no one down except A, so A is automatically cancelled. So again, they have 2 and 1 because it looks like it's like mirror image. If you look at that, it comes upside down. So that's why the answer for 21 is B. Try drawing 22 now. In 22, yeah, in 22, again, the answer is E. These ones are really easy. You just need to look at what's happening to the 2 shapes and what's happening to the third shape. The same thing should happen there. So basically in this one, again, the shape becomes this, the shape in the front becomes down, and this one comes on the top. And in this one, we need the shape to go down. So this arrow should go down. The arrow should go up now because it's going the other way. Remember, in this one, the arrow was, the shape was up, it went down. So we need a shape which goes up. Sorry, it goes down. So the ones which are up, try cancelling them. So your ED is cancelled. So it's and A is also cancelled. So your answer is from B and C. Yeah. We need the arrow up. So the ones which have arrows down, basically they will all be cancelled because the arrow in the shape is down. So the next shape would be the arrow up. The ones which has arrow down, sorry, you need to cancel them. So I'll cancel the D one, doesn't have a shape like this, so D is cancelled, C is cancelled, B is cancelled. So it's from A and E. And yeah, your answer is E. We're looking at 23. In this shapes make a shape like this, and what happens to all the shapes, the 2 circles come on the side and the shape goes here, that becomes shaded, and the one which is not shaded becomes the one on the white. So 23, that was the easy one, is A. What about 24? If you look at 24, what's happening? The circle, the lines of that there's another circle becomes, and the line comes on the side, this one. So in 24, what will happen next? Yeah, the answer is B for 24. Try doing 25 now. 25. Yeah, that was an easy one. You do the same way. Look at the shape and then try doing it. The answer is C. Try doing these 3 now. Oh, sorry. I was going too fast. 26, 27, and 28. Try doing these ones. Again, you're just looking at the shape. What happens? The inner shape becomes four new shapes. If you look at that, it becomes four new shapes there. So the four new shapes come here. And then whatever is inside, they become a new shape outside and becomes in four. And the outside shape, the ones like four circles, they become inside one circle. And the same thing will happen to the new shape here. So you need something like this. So basically, the shape we'll have one shape inside and the inner shape will be four outside. So try looking for that shape like this. This is really easy. 26. So the shape becomes here, then goes out, and these shapes become 26 is A. The answer is A. Because if you look at why is it A, because we need a shape. I know they have reduced here. Sometimes you need to make common sense what's happening. Just look at the shapes and then try doing the answer. This was a little confusing. Try doing 27, 28, and 29. Then I'll give you the answers. 27. Yeah, that's an easy one. We are just looking at the shapes, what's happening to them, and then we are making the answer. 27 is D. Again, the same thing is happening. We are looking at the shape, what's happening. So basically, the circle becomes shaded, and then there are two shapes on the top. The shapes on the top becomes in the middle, and then this turns around and make a new shape, two shapes, and the one in the down comes up. So what's happening in the top two? The one comes in the top, one comes in the bottom. So this is happening in this one. So 27 is D. 28, yeah, that was an easy one. 28 is A. What about 29? If you look at 29, the same thing is happening. The shapes what are on the top, they come in the middle. They make a new shape, they come inside. So we need to look the shape what's inside in 29. So, and it'll be this way. So the ones which are on the top, you need to cancel them. So A, D is cancelled. And try looking, sorry, B, D is cancelled. Try looking at the shape, what shape is inside. So that's obvious, 29 is A. Look at 30 now. 30, if you look at the shape, 30 looks like it's definitely it's B. Yeah, the same thing is happening. So let's do 31, 32, 33 now. That's easy. The same thing, you keep looking at the pattern and then you try doing what's happening in the shape. Yeah, 31 is E because we are looking at the shape and we are just doing it. 32, what about 32? Yeah, 32 is also, 32 is D. What about 33? These are easy ones. 33, again, we are looking at the shapes, what's happening to them. And then we are canceling the ones we think won't happen. So the shapes are the top, they're turning again, they're turning on the other side. So this one and the shading of that one goes inside. So 33, definitely, yeah, it's C. By doing 34, 35 now. 34, again, the same thing is happening with the pattern. That's an easy one. I'll just wait for you guys to give me the answer. Yeah, 34 is B. What about 35? 35 is a little confusing, but it's really good. I really like the one. This shape on the top, look at what's happening in the shapes. This shapes, the top shape comes in the down, and what's here, the dot and that goes in the middle, and the circle comes up. So this is an easy one. 35 is B. What about 36? 36, yeah, I'll want you guys to do it fast because you know these. We have done the pattern. We have done so much pattern in this now. 35 is D, because again, if we are looking what's happening to the shapes and how they are changing, it's very easy. What about 37? 37 is, yeah, the shape changes and becomes a circle. So we need a circle in that. That's why 37 is A. What about 38, 39, 40? Try doing these three now. If you look at 38, something very good is happening in 38. So what's happening in 38? You need to look at that and then need to find out. In Yeah, that's what's happening. So 38 is E. About 39, 39. The shape what is out in 39 that goes in the new shape goes up, and the two circles become not shaded and the crosses come on the side. So we are looking something similar like that. So yeah, it's definitely B. What about 40? If you look at 40, if you look at what's happening into 40, the same thing is happening to 40. That's why, yeah, 40 is C. So we have completed this section now. This section is easy. You just need to find what are two similar shapes. We'll go with this one really fast because all of you know to do this one really, really fast. So what's happening here? There are two shapes. The two shapes become inside and you have a new shape coming there in a circle. Yeah, 41 is 41 is A. What about 42? These are easy ones. 42, the arrows are moving inside. Yeah, 42 is D. What about 43? If you look at 43, what's happening in 43? The same thing is happening in 43. They are moving up and down. The lines are going here and there. Yeah. 43 is C. What about 44? If you look at 44, what's happening there? Yeah, you all got it right. 44 is B. 45, there's a new shape comes, and 45 is C. Well, let's do these ones now. 46, 47, and 48. I mean, 46, I'll just give the answers. You guys are doing it really well. 46 is E. Yeah. 47 is also E, because again, this shape is moving up the other side. You need to find the shape which is similar to these two shapes. So that's there. 48 is D. Yeah, that's right. What about 49? 49 is, yeah, it's A. Well done. What about 50? So you need three shapes like this going up and down. So you cancel the circles, cancel A, B, and E. So you need something like C or D. I've given you guys a hint if you're like C and D. So you guys need something like C and D. I've given you a hint. Try telling me the answer now. 50 is D. What about 51? Yeah. 51 is C. What about 52? 52. Yeah. 52 is A. 53. They are turning this way, then they're turning the other side. They are moving. So you need a shape which is like this, turning 180 degrees, something like that. Yeah, it's D because it's rotating. 54, again, it's rotation in 54 also. So 54 is also C. What about 55? Yeah, it's again rotation. They're rotating. 55 is B. 56. You need something like this shape. So there's a 56 is, which is you finding the odd one out basically in this one. So all the shapes have this. We don't have a shape like C. So that's understood. It's C. You are finding odd one out and you need to find which one is what. So 57 is D because we don't have the, it's not like that flag, it's not so small. 58, try doing these three now. I'll wait for you guys to do these three, then we'll go on the next section. Try giving the next one. I'll be liking your messages if you guys are giving me right answers. So don't worry, I'm doing that. 58 is, yeah, it's P. Good. Because all these shapes, you need to maybe the sides in this one or the shaded one. We don't have a shape like this one here, like the C. Sorry, 58 is B, it's not C. If you look at this one here and look at the others, which one looks about 59? 59 is B, good. And 60? 60 is E. So we are on the last section now. I love these codes. Remember how to do them. Again, the best thing is if you look at the examples tell you everything about the codes, how you do them. So just look at the example. You need to find which shape represents what code. And there was someone who told me that I don't understand codes. So let's do these together and see if you guys got it. I'm moving up with the examples. I'll post this paper so you can see the example afterwards. Okay. So you need to find what the shape is. Mia, 61 is LX. Good. Because L represents X. If I look at X represents the two shapes, what we have in L in this one, the shape which you need to find, and it's LA because you look at X is two shapes and L is basically, yeah, that's the one. You got it. About 62? 62, look at the shape here. What does this shape represents? Basically, if I look at what's common in this shape, something is common. So let's go with the last alphabet. So if I look at L represents this shape which is not shaded. Yeah. So this shape also has something like this. That's why it's L. And if you look at E presents this shape and L represents the white shaded shape. It represents white shade. That's why it is EL. Yeah. About 63, I love these. These are so good. 63, again, we are looking at what represents what. This shape has 3. If you look at which shape has something like this 3, obviously it's D. I know one of the alphabets, it's D in that. And another thing, what it has is, if I look at Q, it's the 3 shapes, 3 of that. D is that shape and Q is this side of shape like this, going this way. So that's understood. It is for 63, it's TQ. What about 64? 64, yeah, it's 64 is C. Because again, D presents what? Small circles. About 65. What about 65? 65 is E. Yeah, it's E because again we need to look at what shape presents what. T is basically the shape inside one, and I is 65 is TI. Yeah, that's why. Try doing these four now. So you got, these are easy. All of you like codes. Like doing 66. Yeah, I got the answer for 66 is B. Again, we need to look why it's B, because J and X is same what we have. J is what represents J, sorry, 66 is B because JY, Y represents this shape on this side, shaded one, and J represents. So what about 67? Again, we are looking what represents what. 67 is, yeah, it's E. Try doing these three now, then we'll be doing three now. Yeah, 68. I got one answer. That's good. 68 is C. Why is C? Because we know what G is. G is shapes like this. Three shapes, same shapes like this one. And R is basically if you look at R, which one all has? R is the pattern, what the shapes are. GR is your answer. GR, yeah. What 69? Again, we are looking what's happening. Yeah. G9 is E. Good. What 70? We are looking at the arrows in this one. Look at the arrows. Yeah, it's T. It's TS. So we're on the last page now. Try doing this one. What's the answer for this one? 71. Which shape has two of these? Look at that, two arrows. '71. Yeah, we are looking at the lines. Look at which one has lines like that. It's 71. 71 is C. We're doing 72. 72 has, yeah, that's right. 72 is B. About 73. 73 is, I'm looking at the shape. I have the same shape where what's happening in that. Try looking at that. J is the circle shaded on this side, something like that. So I know one thing is J. So what about the next one? What does T represents? T represents a shape like this, because if it moves the other side, goes a line is same like T, so that's why it is GT. 74, yeah, that was an easy one. 74 is C. What 75? 75 is E. Yeah, that's right. Try doing this one now. 76 is an easy one. Yeah, you have all done. So let's go with the answers. 76 is, you're looking at the shape like this, is same like D, yeah? So I know the first one in this is D. What about the next one? Look at X. X has three shapes of one side, basically, or something like that. No, it's not that. Yeah, X is this, what I'm telling you. So answer for 76 is A. DX. D is basically represents two shape of one side and two of different, and X represents basically two type of shapes only inside the circle. So we have three types of shapes basically. The X should be the one which is represents these three, yeah. It's X, DX. What about 77? Yeah, that's an easy one. 77 is C. What about 78? 78 is, yeah, is B, because EZ. Z, we know what it is overlapping of two shapes in Z, and E is basically, you look at E has something like this shapes. So it has circle, which is going this way. But 79? 79 is, yeah, it's E. Good. And the last one, 80? 80 is, try doing 80. 80 is, yeah, it's T. Why it's T? If you look at the shape like this, it goes this way. It has two this. E is, which has two like this. If you look at this one, the one which touch to each other basically. And X is a shape going like this way. Yeah, we are done with it. So we have done with this paper now. It was a really nice paper. I hope you like this paper. This was a really nice paper. It was a GL paper. I'll post this paper and you can go through your mistakes if you guys think you have done any of the mistakes, and try to just see the paper, how it is. Well done, everyone. I'll see you guys